All right, let's go over everything new in version 2025.8 of Yaak. We have new ability to filter requests in the sidebar. We have some environment dialog stuff, ability to import more Postman auth types, as well as ability to disable the notification check. So let's start with filtering. You can now type to start filtering the requests in the sidebar, but you can also hit Control Space and filter more granularly. So you can filter by get me all the post requests or get requests. So you can combine these things. You can also negate them. So everything that's not a get or a post, you can see that. And another cool thing is you can also filter by specific folder. So if you have a big workspace and you want to just focus on one folder at a time, you can also filter by folder. So pretty cool, really useful for navigating large workspaces. Yeah, I hope you enjoy that one. Moving on to environment dialog. So let's see. So I guess we'll start off by saying in the last release, this whole sidebar was rewritten to support multi-select and added a bunch of other improvements as well. So now we brought that same sidebar to environments. So you can see multi-select, you can duplicate those. You have hotkeys to delete things and do that type of stuff, but you can also reorder these. So I want development to be at the top. Now development is at the top in my environment list. Yeah. So all that stuff is now supported. You got hotkey navigation as well. With the arrow keys, you can collapse. Not that that makes a huge difference, but everything supported in the sidebar is now supported here as well. So that's pretty cool. The other thing new in this dialog is the creation flow. So before you just be prompted for a name and create the environment. But now you can have these two options, which were previously accessible in the context menu, are now accessible in the creation flow. So say I want to make a staging environment, make it public, and select a color. So before you could select a color, which would be hard-coded into your environment. So this would be like bright red, no matter what your theme would be, this is the color that would show. But now you can actually select one of these colors, which pull from the theme. So if you select this red, I think production's already red, so I'll select blue and create the environment. This blue will actually be pulled from the theme. So if we exit here, you can see this color is also used to highlight the workspace header. But now, since these colors are pulled from the theme, if you switch themes, this color will always match and look good. So design improvement there, quality of life improvement, kind of minor, but it makes things just more nice in general, which is what Yaak is all about. So let's move on to Postman. I think I already imported a request or a workspace here, but yeah, let's go navigate. So now if you import from Postman, the importer was updated to support all the new auth types that Yaak has added recently. So OAuth is now supported. Inheritance is supported, AWS auth is supported, API key and JWT auth also supported. So now if you're coming from Postman, a lot more things will be ported over when you import. So that's pretty useful. And the last thing here is just opting out of notifications. So let's open up request settings. So Yaak already provided the ability to disable auto update check. I also added this option here, which is permanently disabled because sending anonymous usage statistics doesn't exist in Yaak. It never sends analytics data. So this just is here to remind you that that is true. But now you can also disable notification check. So notifications are used for like sending you announcements, reminding you about new features and things that have been launched recently. But now you can just disable that altogether. So if you disable this and disable update behavior, Yaak will actually no longer phone home for any reason. So pretty cool. A lot of apps don't let you do that, but Yaak is all about making users happy and respecting your privacy. So someone requested it, so I added it. And that's it. That's all the stuff new in 2025.8. There's a bunch of other stuff as well, minor things which I didn't cover. So go hit the changelog and check those out. But yeah, we got request filtering, environment stuff, Postman importer, and notifications in this announcement. So go check it out. Let me know what you think.